Oregon volunteers are getting ready tonight to head east to help those hit by the deadly tornadoes in Kentucky. 74 people have now been found dead, and more than 100 are still unaccounted for. More than 1,000 homes were destroyed or heavily damaged, and there's now a massive amount of work to be done to clean up.
Well, on Saturday morning, we all woke up and saw just the absolutely devastating pictures and images coming across our TV screens and our phones.
The devastating images show what's left after at least 5 tornadoes cut a path of destruction more than 200 miles long from Arkansas to Illinois. The Red Cross already has more than 100 responders on the ground, setting up shelters.
We want to provide that help and hope and comfort to folks who have been impacted with probably something that's dramatically changed their life.
Chad Carter with the Cascades region of the Red Cross says 7 volunteers from our area are now working their way to Kentucky. The volunteers saw the rush of help Oregon received when wildfires ripped through the state last year.
They wanted to repay the favor, but more importantly, pay it forward.
When this happened, it kind of reminded me of last year when we had the 10 fires burning in Oregon at one time. People were displaced, and it was just so much devastation at once. It was all hands on deck.
Mark Brooks runs the Oregon-based Cascade Relief Team. They also have volunteers flying and driving out to Kentucky. The organization sprung up right in the middle of the 2020 wildfires.
So I created a Facebook group, and all the group was to do is to connect drivers to those who need them. So we helped get out animals and actually a few people along the way.
The team that grew out of that emergency then worked to help people clean up their properties. They now want to do the same for those in Kentucky.
And we're going to try to hit those smaller areas on the outskirts that may not be getting as much press or as much help as they may need.
The organizations are dedicated to staying on the ground and returning as needed, knowing that so many are dealing with the worst time in their lives.
When a disaster strikes, it doesn't set a timeline. It doesn't matter that Christmas is a week and a half away. It doesn't matter that any of these things are going on. When a disaster strikes, we need people to be there to help those who have been impacted.
And you can help the Red Cross or the Cascade Relief Team with their missions by donating on their websites. The Red Cross has volunteers already trained headed out this time, but you can sign up to volunteer with them in the future.